I'll mention it now. Hey, everyone, and welcome to Chef AJ Live. I'm your host, Chef AJ, and this is where I introduce you to amazing people like you who are doing great things in the world that I think you should know about. Before we get started, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Father's Day, and we have a very special show for Father's Day. We have a wonderful culinary demo from the Scott family, backed by popular demand, and they're going to be making some smoky mesquite, jacked up ribs, and a sweet potato banana pudding. They've been on the show before. If you remember, they are a family of 5 that is probably the healthiest eating family in the United States. They're from Vine Grove, Kentucky. There's 5 of them. There's the mother, Faith, also known as the Queen, the father, Will, and the kids are Destiny, Jermaine, and Jeremiah, ages 13, 9, and 8. And you're going to see that obviously the plant-based diet has stunted their growth. It's obviously not healthy, but if you really think that, come back at 9 a.m. tomorrow when Dr. McDougall is going to be talking about vegan diets for children. Please welcome back in honor of Father's Day, the Scott family. Hi, guys.
Hey. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Happy Father's
Or to all
Day.
the men, anyway.
Yes.
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 So we're so glad to be here. And again, we're just humbled that Chef AJ wanted us here on Father's Day.
Yes.
And we
Very
had
special.
to come and share 2 of Will's favorite plant-based dishes on special occasions like
Yes.
Father's Day. One being jacked up veggie ribs that's going to be have a smoky mesquite flavor, and then sweet potato banana pudding, honey, to live for.
Wow.
So
Yes.
we are excited.
Yes, we are.
It sounds amazing. And I just can't believe every time I see Destiny, she gets taller, and now she's towering over both of you.
Yes, she's 6 feet tall
Yes.
and 13 years old.
Yes.
And she's the tallest one in the family right now.
Yes.
Well, obviously, the plant-based diet stunted her growth.
I think it has. Yeah, that's a big, huge problem in our family. But no, yes, it's been a wonderful journey. And, we just love being plant-based because we're healthier as a family, and we're vibrant, full of energy,
Yes.
and it's just a wonderful thing when you can do this lifestyle together as a family and teach your kids, raise them how to base their diet centered around plants. Okay. So, and that's what we teach our kids. You want to center your diet around plants. Just eat more plants. That's it. That's just how simple it is.
That's
so
right.
we just choose in our household to eat all plants. Okay. It's no option at my address. All right. All of us are Whole Foods plant-based.
Yes.
I couldn't believe, like in Vegas, your kids were eating broccoli for breakfast. I can't even get grown-ups to do that. What's your secret?
I know it. I know. When you train them up, when they're young, they may stray, but they'll have a foundation to come back to. And like I say at my house, when you get a job, start paying bills, get your own address, you can do what you want to do. But when you're at my house, we're going to all eat vegetables. How about that?
I'll never forget, Queen, when you were on the panel I think it was 2 or 3 years ago at the Ultimate Weight Loss Conference in Las Vegas. You were on the family panel, and people said, but how do you get your kids to eat healthy? And you say, that's all I feed them.
That's it. You make it available, they'll eat it. And especially when you're trying to transition your kids into eating more vegetables and potatoes and rice. If they just used to processed foods, well, I was buying the processed foods, right? So it was a no-brainer when me and my husband decided that we're going to do this together as a lifestyle for our family.
That's right.
And that was all. And it was a transition at first, but that's all I put in the house is plant-based food. So, you get hungry enough, you'll eat it, right? Yeah. And they do. And eventually, they love it, right? So, but if that's all you provide, that'll be what they eat. So,
and you also pointed out that none of them right now have a driver's license or jobs. So,
like I said earlier, you get a job, you're paying rent, or you got your own mortgage and got your own car, you can do whatever you want. But while you're under my coven, kicking my coven, eating my bread underneath my roof, kicking my coven, eating my bread, as my mom used to say, you're going to eat what I provide to you, right?
I love that. Not on your watch, boy. I just wish more parents would be like you. They just, I don't know, they just let their kids have whatever crap they want. And then unfortunately they suffer the consequences later.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think I'm not trying to be Dr. Doug Lau, but it's all about personalities. And that's my personality trait is pretty no nonsense, and I work with my kids, right? And I give them options. What do you want? Potatoes, beans, rice, what I'm saying? Kale, broccoli. Yeah. I give them options, and those are their choices. So, and that's what they choose from. So yeah, it's pretty simple for me, straightforward. And as parents, I feel we should do what's best for our children, right? Not just with academics and buying all these toys and all that, but we should also teach them how to live healthy lifestyles by first of all being examples ourselves. Exactly. And then they do what we do. Kids don't do what we say. At least I did when I was growing up. I always did what my mom did, right? I never told her, well, you saying one thing and doing another, because she probably would have, knocked me out. But I held on to that when I got, grown and children of my own. I'm like, hey, we chose to do this lifestyle. So, our kids are going to do what we do. So that's just the name of the game. So, yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't hurt that you're a fantastic cook.
Oh, bless your heart, Chef AJ. Well, you know what? I'm just a mom trying to feed her family healthy food. And it just so happened to taste good and look good and it's healthy. So it's a win-win for everybody. Yeah.
They're so, I just want to look at your kids. They look amazing.
Oh Lord, lay it on.
They are. They could be models. Their skin is beautiful. And Destiny is going to be a pro basketball player, right?
Yes. She wants to be in the WNBA. Yep. I told her you can do anything you want to do because, you just simply can't put the work in, but your leaps and heads are bound because number one, your diet is right. Exactly. Right. So when you get there, you'll know how to eat and how to take care of yourself because you was raised up that way. And so she was like, okay, mom, so yeah, she does. She want to play basketball.
Well, she's definitely gonna have an edge with her diet.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Yeah. A lot of the coaches say that now. Hey, Destiny, you got your diet right. Now we just get the dribbling and the shooting and all that down and the work ethic and you got it right. So yeah. Wow.
That's amazing. That's because are there any pro basketball players right now that are plant-based?
They're starting to be.
I think there's one.
Liz Campbell.
No.
Yeah,
Liz is.
She just went plant-based.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dewana Bonner.
Yeah. They're starting to transition. After a while, you just sort of like, okay, and they're finding out that athletes have better, recovery. When they go plant-based, their performance and endurance is better. Right. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with perfecting your craft, and if changing your diet is going to help you perfect your craft, then why not? Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what's nice is I know that you thought the show was at the regular time on Sundays. Just for while I'm in this class, I'm doing it at 2. But it kind of works out because then you can make this and then have it for dinner right now.
Oh yes, ma'am, and we're ready to eat, honey. We've been holding out for these ribs and this sweet potato pudding. And I'm telling you, so we ready to eat. We'll definitely be ready to eat after the show.
All right. And you've got a great, cool new camera setup where you're going to do some different angles.
Yes, I am. So you want us to go ahead and start demonstrating?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, like I said, we're going to start with our jacked up veggie ribs. And this is one of Will's favorite splurges on special occasions. So, and Destiny, the family, all of us, we love these veggie ribs. So we're going to start with getting our food processor over.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, mine is blocking you out.
Yep. So can you guys see that? Let me see. I got to work this way.
That's perfect.
Yes. All right. So veggie ribs. We're going to start with some jackfruit. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's a can of jackfruit in brine. And I drained and rinsed it, and we're going to throw it into the food processor, fit it with an S-blade. I'm going to get the trash first. Okay. We're also going to add, anytime I make a dish, Chef AJ, I'm always looking at how can I add more veggies, right? So I added some onion in here. Yep, I think that's a Vidalian onion. And you said the directions and the ingredients and all that in the show notes, right?
Right. And guys, show notes means it's YouTube. You can't see show notes on Facebook. So hop on over to YouTube.
Okay, great. And let me get the mushrooms.
Yes. This is definitely one of my favorites. One of the things is that when we went plant-based, this has been a little over 6 years now. So one of the things I was asking Queen was that if she can make some of our dishes that we used to like, plant-based style. And she came up with these jacked up veggie ribs, and it's been fantastic, I'll tell you.
All right, so our next item is what?
Some mushrooms.
Got some mushrooms in there, throw them in. All right, so this is going to become the meat part of the veggie ribs. And let's make sure, okay. And basically, we're just going to pulse all of the ingredients to like a rough texture, sort of meaty, like flaky texture. Right, not too much.
That was about
12 pulses, okay. Righty.
I'm guessing, I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, and then we're gonna take a pan, got a pan right here, and we're gonna transfer the ingredients to the pan. So I don't know if you can see that or not, I'm just gonna.
Is that the Copper Chef?
Yes, Copper Chef, I got it from Walmart, y'all, no, I need a hard spoon. I got it from Walmart, that's one of my favorite stores, okay? And you might have a couple of big pieces in here of the jackfruit. You can just, actually, I like to use my hand, just sort of squeeze it and it flakes up. I don't know if you can see that or not. It sort of flakes up, right? I see a couple of pieces in here that didn't process. And I'm just going to squeeze it with my hand. No, it's okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna take all the juice out of this. Okay, so again, this is jackfruit, mushrooms, and onions. No Frankenstein food, all real
Thank
food.
you, thank you.
Okay,
I'll wash that out.
Dad is the official dishwasher in our house. So
That's my job.
get
Yes,
busy.
yes, ma'am.
All right. Next, we're gonna add, I need a paper towel. This is vinegar. Let's see. Yes, apple cider vinegar. So you can add that in, Destiny.
Cider vinegar.
Mhm. We have some, what is that? Minced garlic. Okay, so we're gonna add some minced garlic. Put it there you go, some minced garlic. Then I get a spoon.
No, I need a little spoon.
All righty, I got it, baby girl. All right. Put the dish in the dishwasher, in the sink, please.
Oh, I made my eyes water.
Mhm. Next, we're gonna add some barbecue sauce. Now, you can use whatever barbecue sauce you want to, but I just created my own salt-free, SOS-free barbecue sauce. And I think I just blogged on it Thursday. It's called To Live For Barbecue Sauce. There's no added sugar, no added salt, no oil. So we're gonna put some of that barbecue sauce in there, but you can use whatever barbecue sauce you have.
And I am in the video.
And you're in the video. All right. Let's let me see that.
Yeah. Faith, do any of the kids cook yet?
They play in the kitchen a lot. Maya loves to be in the kitchen with me a lot. Yeah, so Maya mostly, she loves being in the kitchen. But yeah, they have, Destiny has these noodles she like to make and
yes.
with
I
nori. Yeah, you don't have to blog on it, yeah.
You don't have any. They taste good.
Yeah, well, you know, different strokes of different folks. But yeah, so yeah, they're not really cooking yet, but you know, Maya loves to come in and help me, you know, mix stuff together. All right.
I love
So
mixing.
yes, so this is our meat. I don't know if you guys can see that or
Yeah,
not.
kind of.
All right, and you just basically stir this up. Now we're gonna cook it on the stove on high heat, covered for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna uncover it and allow it to cook for about 3 more minutes until all the liquid is cooked out. All right, and basically we're warming up the jackfruit and the onions, and we're allowing the spices that we add, the vinegar and the barbecue sauce and the garlic to sort of season the jackfruit. Okay. So to save time, I already have some cooked up. Can you see that, Chef AJ?
Yeah, it looks like brown meat.
Yeah. So that's now put the food processor over there for right now. There, help her out.
The handle says tasty.
Yes,
And
they
right
are.
there.
So this is our meat. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some more spices to our meat. And I like to call that a slurry. Hold on one second. Let's move the bowl.
Do we mix all together?
Yes, we're going to mix everything together.
Can I mix it?
Yeah, everybody can get their chance, okay? So we'll start with our spices. You can hold that there, Destiny. So we have in here some onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, nutritional yeast, and poultry seasoning, okay?
My phone.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. We're also gonna add some, what is this, Maya?
Nutritional.
Let's speak up, nutritional yeast.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, nutritional yeast, good job, put the cup in the sink. All right, and then we're going to add some liquid, and we have, what is this, Jermaine, you remember?
Liquid smoke.
No, I think this is
Coconut.
vegetable stock. Yeah, so pour the vegetable stock in. So this is vegetable stock, unsalted. All right, pour it in. Good job.
Made it
Put the bowl in the
liquidy.
sink. We're also gonna add some liquid smoke. This is Mesquite liquid smoke. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the brand that I have. You just pour that in, Maya. Squeeze it in. Yeah, squeeze it in. There you go, good job. All righty. Also, we're gonna add some teriyaki. Can you see that? Coconut aminos. Wrong way. Teriyaki coconut aminos. I'm going the wrong way.
Hey, Faith, if someone didn't have that, how about using the California balsamic teriyaki?
They could probably use that, definitely. Yeah, they can use just regular coconut aminos, what they use, soy sauce. But again, we try to avoid sodium or low sodium. So the coconut aminos is an option. Chef AJ, that's an excellent option. California balsamics could be an option. They could use that instead. So yes, ma'am, by all means, put it
Do
in the
you
trash.
measure all of this?
Yes, everything has already been pre-measured. Yeah.
Where do you put the rest?
Don't worry about it, baby girl. All right, okay. Our last ingredients here is some tomato paste. I don't know if you can see that. This is tomato paste, miso paste, and Dijon, or what is that? Spicy mustard.
Eat them.
Again, when I get Dijon mustard from the store, or spicy mustard, I always try to look for the brand with the least amount of sodium. Because we really do try to, just keep a very low sodium diet or no added salt. All righty. So,
Like where you live, do they have those kind of items like the salt-free mustard in Kentucky, things like that?
you have to get it from Amazon. I think one time Whole Foods here used to sell it, but yeah, it's like hit and miss. Yes, they're real good, baby. Yeah, so on Amazon, I think the last time I looked, the West Bray mustard was like $43, $45 for a case of 12. So yeah, a lot of times I do substitute with the Dijon mustard, but again, like I said, I always try to choose the least sodium mustard. Very good, Maya. Good job. Okay, so this here's our slurry.
Don't you love mixing?
Our wet slurry, and we're basically just going to add this into our pan.
It's kind of thick.
And you want to make sure that your jackfruit cool down a little bit, because we're going to be mixing it with some vital wheat gluten after this, and you're going to have to involve your hands. So you want to make sure that the mixture is cooled down. So you want to mix that in there?
Yes.
Okay, real quick. It's been really, really good. Okay, Dad, I need a big mixing bowl. Glass of the, no ma'am, let Dad do it. No, larger than that. I need a big mixing bowl. Okay, Goliath. Let Dad do it. Good job, Destiny. You're a great mixer.
I'm not very good at cooking, but I'm a grill master.
Oh, she's the grill master. Yeah, Destiny loves the grill. So,
I'm the bread maker.
all right, good job.
Faith, are you gonna shape these like into a rib shape?
Yes, we are.
Into a long rectangle like that.
Yes, so can you see this? All right, so that's all mixed together.
Actually,
And we're gonna transfer
it
this to a
looks like
bowl.
me.
Okay. Don't talk over me now, so people can hear what I'm saying.
Where do you get the inspiration for your recipes?
Other bloggers, and sometimes, a lot of times I come up with stuff of my own, and And if I get inspiration from other bloggers, I'll sort of take out all the bad stuff and I'll add, you know, what I feel the good stuff is or more good stuff, right? So these were inspired from fat-free vegan. And I just, you know, I added onions and mushrooms and some more different spices. So yeah, but yeah, I like the sweet potato banana pudding. That was my creation. I came up with that on my own. But I am also inspired by other people. So sometimes you get ideas from other people. There's nothing wrong with that. We all make it.
How old were the kids when you transitioned them?
Let me see. We've been plant-based 6 years. That's me
I was
13. So she was 7. Jermaine was 3.
2.
And Maya was 2.
Yeah, I can't remember the one time I was plant-based when I was 6.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna add now. Can you see this? This is vital wheat gluten, and it's actually the protein from wheat. So this isn't a gluten-free dish. You find vital wheat gluten in bread. You can find it in. You use it a lot of times to make vegan meat. They call it seitan, and that's basically what we're doing today. So we're gonna add some vital wheat gluten.
What can you use for the wheat?
Breads, and I don't know what I see it a lot in breads though. Like the bread you guys eat, it has vital wheat gluten in it. I don't know, Chef AJ is the chef. What else can you use vital wheat gluten in? I have no idea.
You know, I'm trying to think because I know people are going to wonder if they have to be gluten-free, like because of celiacs, what would you maybe suggest? Would there be a sub?
That's a good question, and I may have to just do some research on that. Definitely, no, I got it. Definitely because of the gluten. I don't know. That's a research project for me because I'm always too, when I'm doing recipes, I'm thinking about people with nut allergies and individuals that are SOS free. You know, just trying to find a happy medium for everybody. So I would definitely have to look into that, Chef AJ. You know, gluten-free veggie ribs. I have to look into that. Yeah. Yep. Have no idea. Okay, so can you see me mixing this together?
You
All
bet.
right. So you basically mix it together. I like to get it going with my spoon. And then I love using my hands to cook with because I connect with my food.
Mommy doesn't let me do it.
No, I do it, baby.
She put her foot in it.
So it's like you're kneading bread almost. I don't know if you can see that.
Does it feel like that?
Yeah, it will when it comes together. You see that, Chef AJ?
Nice. Get your hands dirty.
Oh yeah, they'll be clean when I'm done. But yeah, you want to knead until all the flour is incorporated into the jackfruit and the onions and the mushrooms. See, in the bowl,
It actually looks like meat.
yeah, and the bowl will actually become clean. You see that? All the flour is incorporated.
That what happens with slime. Like you need a little activator for something. And then when you mix it in, the glue will stop.
All right, so we got that all mixed together. I don't know if you can see this, see? So all the ingredients are mixed together. Destiny, can you hand me that pan over there? Right here, one with the paper, yes. Awesome. All right, so our next step is going to be to take this is like a 9x9 casserole dish and put some parchment paper in there. And we're going to transfer the seitan, our ribs, to the pan. Just dump it in there, no big deal. Just dump it all in there. Yeah, I'm still using my hands. All right, put the bowl in the sink. Very good. And then you're basically just going to take your hands, excuse me, and you're going to press the seitan into the pan evenly.
I really want to do that.
I know. Get a good arm workout. I'm just pressing it down into the pan. Can you see that?
Almost looks like you're making brownies.
Yep.
It looks like a workout. You can use for a workout.
Oh yeah.
But I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
What if you don't have vital gluten and you can't find them?
Oh well, that was what Chef
And you
AJ
can't
just
with
asked. We'll have to
flour.
research that. That would be a very good research project. All right.
Science project that we can do.
Yeah. Okay. So there's our vital wheat gluten all pressed out in the pan. And we'll bake this in the oven for about 30 minutes on 375, I think it is. And we'll take it out, cut it into quarters, flip it over, cook it an additional 20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go on the grill. So here we go. Let's go this.
We're moving very quickly here.
Yeah. So you're actually gonna put it on the grill. Wow. I never heard of grilling ribs. Neat.
Now, you can also cook these in the oven, Chef AJ, all right? So in the oven process, you will cook it for 30 minutes, cut it in quarters, flip it over, pour barbecue sauce on it, flip it over, pour barbecue sauce on the other side, and cook it for an additional 25 minutes. And they cook just as well in the oven. And a lot of times we did that in the winter months, but it's something about putting them on the grill with that smoky mesquite wood, baby, some good eating. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
The smoke will like sink in.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick.
Okay. Infinite Love and Gratitude wants to know if you can adopt her, even though she's about your age.
Oh, sure, honey. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying Happy Father's Day to Will, and what a terrific
Thank you
father
so
you
much.
are. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, this really saved our lives when we transitioned over to whole food plant-based, because, you know, at one point I was 235 pounds. Queen was who you at, Queen?
40.
I was
229.
Yeah, 229.
229,
Yep.
you know, high blood pressure, you know, I mean, just messed up, you know, so this really saved my life. I mean, this transition.
We won't be here today.
That's right.
babes.
We be here, but we be half sick and dead, right?
Yeah.
One foot out.
That's right.
Okay, so this is the way it looks when it come out of the oven, right? And you see I got it quartered. You pick it up, right? And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna put some barbecue sauce on it, right? Hand me my brush, baby girl. And Will, you want to show them the wood pieces you use on the
Yes.
grill?
Oh,
It almost looks like a McRib, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Hey,
And I'm
Destiny,
basically, huh?
oh, Destiny, do you know what team you want to play for?
For WBA, I would love to play for Las Vegas Aces.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, so Sonia wants to know, why did your family decide to become plant-based?
For health reasons. Well, it started for me for health. Of course, I was overweight, and I'll share some before and after pictures with you guys, but it was definitely because of health. And then once we transitioned, we found out that it benefited so many things like the environment and, of course, animals are not being tortured. And I mean, it's just a win-win for everyone. So, and then when I found out it was healthy for kids to be plant-based, because I was scared at first. I mean, I'm like, oh, what, they gonna get enough protein? They're gonna get what they need. You know, somehow, you know, we just get taught differently that whole plant-based foods aren't nutritionists for us. You know, they're missing vitamins and minerals. And so you got to eat this and eat that. But, you know, whole food, plant-based food is complete, right? So for, you know, B12, we got to take B12 supplements, but we went for health reasons. And I personally did not want my kids to suffer like I was suffering at that time at a very young age. I was be 50 this year, so what, 44? I was 44 when we transitioned. So we definitely went for health reasons. And like I said, when I realized this was, you know, great for kids, this lifestyle, it was a no-brainer. It really was.
Another thing for us, you know, in our household, we felt like that we weren't going to do something that our kids weren't able to do. So I know a lot of times when people think about losing weight and things like that, particularly most diets out there, they'll say, you know, it's not recommended for children under 8 or for people under 18 years old. That was one great flag for us, because once we started doing some research about whole food plant-based, we found out and discovered that anybody can eat a whole food plant-based diet. You know, there were no deficiencies in it whatsoever. So that really helped trigger us to make the transition with our children.
Right, most definitely. All right, so our ribs are done. I've put the first coat of barbecue sauce on it. And what we will do is, from this point, we would take it to the grill. I'll let y'all show the smoky mesquite chunks in a minute.
Okay.
And I like to cook them. I'm gonna show you how I like to cook them on the grill, Chef AJ. I actually use these grill mats. You see that?
Yeah, those are really cool.
They are, and it makes it really easy to grill, you know, especially when you're not cooking with oil. You can grill, you know, our food that we eat and it doesn't stick. So Will and Destiny, they go out and they build their
Tower.
the grill with some smoky mesquite wood chunks, and you guys can show them that in just a second here.
Wood chunks, that's it. Yeah.
Just showing that.
Wow.
So this is
That's,
the we like to
Bless
do.
you.
that
And
is so cool.
yeah, all wood. And they use some type of wood like fire starter sticks, and they get it down to where it's all white and smoked up. And then we cook these on the grill in 5-minute increments with the lid closed, right? No flames, just the smoke. And when we flip them over the next time, then we add some more barbecue sauce and do 5-minute increments up to 20 minutes. And it literally is amazing. So I have the finished product here. I want to show you guys. Hold on 1 second.
And Faith, Patty said maybe tapioca might be a substitute for vital wheat gluten. And he says, Happy Father's Day to Will, father extraordinaire.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, tapioca. Because I have some in a refrigerator, and it was in my door. I was looking at it yesterday for another recipe, and I saw there was a great binding agent. So tapioca might be an option.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you the grilled ribs, and let me see.
Without a little bone in it too.
Yeah, no bone.
Yeah, they have no bones. They look amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
they are really, really
They're
good.
really good.
So we love these ribs, and
Maybe we can
actually
find a way to put a
wanted
bone in it.
yeah,
Something like
Linda, the recipe for the barbecue sauce is in our blog, on their blog, Get to the Root, and the blog is listed below in the show notes. You can click it. It's the most recent post. And Sherry Meredith, hey Sherry, how are you? And Paul says, I love this family.
Oh, thank you. Now I will say, Chef AJ, the ribs and the sweet potato banana pudding are not on our website as of yet. I haven't had a chance. Being an accountant, I'm just coming out of tax season, and you know, so I haven't blogged on these yet, but they will be up soon. They will be up soon. So
Well,
I
Chef
want-
AJ viewers get the recipe right now in the show notes. That's what
yes. So I don't mean to be licking my fingers, but let me show you the overhead of what Will's plate would look like. And this is potato salad, dill potato salad. This is on our website, and the sauce is made out of potato mayo. So no added fat in this potato salad. And can you see that?
Oh my God, it looks delicious.
Baby, yes, honey. And it's some good eating. So yeah, so those are our jacked up veggie ribs. And yeah, you want to eat one? Sure.
That's what I say, I wanna eat it.
Test? Everybody do a
You want
taste
the
test.
taste test
Here you
on
go.
it?
Here you go.
You want to taste
Here you
test
go.
that?
Grab one.
oh, I
That's
grab the
nice.
plate.
Oh, no. We grab the plate after the show. All right, you got a little bit extra barbecue sauce.
Oh
there.
yes,
Come
I
on.
got
All
the
right,
store
let's
bought
go.
one.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the jacked up veggie ribs, okay?
Yes.
Our next dish will be how it tastes. Is it good?
Good bite. Good bite.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're good,
Amazing.
Gwen.
Are they good?
It's good, guys. Huh.
Good. All right.
Thanks, Ma.
Well, that's dinner tonight.
She didn't want to give me a piece.
It's all good. It's all good. So that was the jacked up veggie ribs. So the next dish we're gonna be making, Will inspired me to do this because we're from the South of Virginia, and you know, we like to eat a lot of Southern dishes, right? And we love us some banana pudding, but the traditional banana pudding, you know, it has eggs in it and sugar in it and all of that kind of stuff. So he was like, Queen, can you take that?
Okay.
He said, can you come up with a recipe for a banana pudding? And I said, okay. And so I use sweet potatoes instead. So this is, I don't want to call it a banana pudding. I want to call it a sweet potato. Yes. A sweet potato banana pudding, because the basis of the pudding is just sweet potatoes, okay?
And it's delicious.
The sweet potatoes that I use are the Hannah and the JSP. All right, so this is a Hannah yam or Jersey yam. It's white on the outside, white on the inside, and it's amazing. Destiny said it tastes like marshmallows. And then this one here is a Japanese sweet potato, and you can see they're red on the outside and they're creamy in the middle, and they are extremely sweet, okay? And this here sauce you see in the pan is the natural sugars that's oozing from the sweet potatoes when you roast them. So there's no need to add sugar because we have our sugar right here. So that's going to be the basis of our sweet potato banana pudding. All righty. So let's slide them over here.
Ooh, I was about to eat already.
Okay, not yet. All right, now I can say something.
Yep.
Oh,
good.
yes.
We good.
All right.
Obviously, there's Hawaiian potatoes I actually love.
Oh,
Purple potatoes.
Yeah.
That tastes really good.
Yeah, Chef AJ loves those Hawaiian potatoes. Destiny has braces, and she had to sort of change up on eating a lot of crunchy stuff. So the Hannah yam and the purple sweet potato
Become
has
her
become
best
her
friend.
best friend.
No one
So,
would split us apart. We're married.
okay.
The one thing that we was very proud of is that Destiny had gotten the Junior Varsity Offensive Player of the Year award as a 7th grader. So 2 years before she even gets to high school, she's already playing high school basketball, and she got awarded that. And everybody's always marveled at her height. And they ask her, what do we do to get her that tall? Because she's taller than Queen and I. So we tell them is that we feed her a lot of plants. And they say, wow, plants do that? Plants actually do that. So we've heard that plants do help, the telomeres grow. And most plant-based children are a lot leaner, taller than the average children. So Destiny is the tallest on her junior varsity's team. So
Funny, and her name is Destiny because this is her destiny, isn't it?
that's right. That's right.
So
Chef AJ.
Hey, Will, can she beat you at basketball yet?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, she can. And the reason why is because Destiny can dribble and shoot with her left hand as well as her right hand.
Yeah.
And I'm only on my right hand, so she beats me. Yeah, she always blocks my shot. So
Yeah. Oh, there's some questions. Do you have a built-in lazy Susan in your table?
I do. That's what that is.
That is fantastic.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. Yes, ma'am. We love it. We love it. So we're going to start with the whipped cream on top. Now, traditional banana pudding come with the meringue, but we're going to make a pear whipped cream. And Chef AJ, you actually inspired the pear whipped cream.
yes, you did.
So we're going to be the basis of the pudding. The whipped cream is going to be some pears in the pan that was in juice. And I drained them, and we're just going to dump them into the blender. We're going to go with some raw cashews.
I can go in the next time.
Sure. All right. We're going to go with a 1/4 cup of Japanese sweet potato. Get it on and put that in. They don't. Very good.
It is fast.
Yes, we're also going to go with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
You ever use the vanilla bean powder?
Yeah, I did when I was testing this, and I did. I used the vanilla bean powder, and it gave for the aesthetics, it gave the whipped cream all these little white specks, like pepper was in it, and the kids was like, I want that, Mom, and so I resorted to the vanilla extract, but you can use vanilla bean powder if you're avoiding the alcohol that's in it, and I think it may have a little bit of sugar. All right, so we're going to blend this and make sure I have everything: the pears, the cashews, the extract, and the Tbsp. So we're going to blend this until it's smooth. the splatter, right? Most of the time it just blends so easily. All right.
Hey, Faith, Tina wants to know how you got the name Queen.
You have to ask my husband, honey. That's all him.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, I tell you, I've always thought of Faith, you know, as my queen. So when I call her queen, people think that's her name because of the way I say it. But to me, you know, she's like the Queen of England. You know, I mean, she runs the house. I mean, I tell you, she keeps all of us straight, including me. When Queen says something in the household, everybody jumps in line, including me. So we call her the queen because she runs the household. But it's not just the household, man. I mean, she just takes care of us so well. I mean, and we love her, man. So to us, she's queen. You know, she's our queen. And she can be your queen too. Y'all can call her queen because people that I introduce her to, they think that's her name. So they call her queen too.
Yes. So we're going to, let me see. You see this? Switch it over here, please.
Over here, boo.
Yep, multi-count. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's really, really creamy. You see that? Really creamy, okay? And I like to put it into a jar, a mason jar, and store it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours because it will really, really just thicken up. And you turn it over, baby. Yeah. So that's all it is pears, cashews, and a little bit of vanilla extract and a little bit of sweet potato.
Yes.
Okay.
That tastes amazing.
It does.
It does.
Like
It tastes
licking the
fantastic.
tap right now.
Oh,
Can I use the spatula?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody get a lick. Everybody get a
no,
lick.
no.
Don't lick.
Yeah.
That's
Jesse,
germs. All right, get a lick.
that's like
Get a
germs.
lick. Take your finger.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
like
Okay, so
germs.
everybody don't have their fair share on the spoon.
I can just
Okay.
pretend
Wipe
that.
it off there. Okay. So set this to the side.
Yes, please.
All right, so that's the whipped cream. That's gonna go on top of the banana pudding. So now we're gonna make our cookies. That's me, put it back on front of you, baby. Okay, so now we're gonna make our cookies. And our cookies, you know, the traditional banana pudding, sweet potato banana pudding has the vanilla wafers. So we're gonna make our own wafers using Whole Foods.
Yes.
All right, so plug me up, give me some flour here. And these cookies are good, just, you know, the kids like to have them with their lunch or for a snack. Okay, plug, okay, okay.
There we go. Yep, gotta help you out, Maya.
All right, watch out, watch out.
Yep, we got you, Maya.
Okay, so these cookies are good for just any old time, but we're gonna use them in our banana pudding today.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and give you an overhead view there. You can see that, Chef AJ?
Wow, that is so cool.
So we're gonna start with some walnuts. Okay.
They
Give
kind
me
of
a second,
look like a little
please.
fire.
These cookies are.
People are asking, where do you shop for your groceries in Kentucky?
Oh, Walmart, honey, Walmart. Let me make the screen big. There you go. Walmart, Aldi's, Kroger. That's what's in my local market. And I have 3 Walmarts in my market, and sometimes I have to go to each one for specific things because they all tend to sell just different stuff. They'll sell standard stuff,
Right.
but sometimes specialty items like the vegetable stock that I like, one store won't have it, so I'll go to, you know, the store that I know they have it. But I make it do what it do. With Walmart, Aldi's, and Kroger. And we do have Whole Foods, but it is about 50 minutes away.
Right.
And that's a long, long drive. So yes, we shop at Walmart, Aldi's, and Kroger. That's what we shop, okay? So we have our walnuts in the food processor. The next item is gonna be what, Desi?
Dates, organic.
Okay, so medjool dates.
What
Don't
are
drop them in,
dates?
please.
What are
Yes,
they?
dates are fruit. Yeah,
Grow from
they're really, really
trees?
sweet, yeah. So we're gonna just break these up a little bit.
That's it.
Okay.
So sweet.
All right.
What they are?
Next, we're gonna add some rolled oats, okay? So you put the rolled oats in there, Maya. Good job. And Jermaine, you wanna add the next item?
Is that coconut?
Okay, you gotta speak up so they can hear you. What is that?
Shredded chopped onion.
This is coconuts. Coconuts.
Chopped
Yeah.
Onions.
All right, so we got some coconut, okay? So in here we have walnuts, medjool dates, rolled oats, and coconut. And we're gonna blend this into a flour-like consistency.
That's neat how Zoom is muting it, isn't it? Gina says he's, yeah, you know, Gina mentions, as long as I had my Japanese sweet potatoes and Hannah yams, I could survive almost anywhere. So true.
Cool. You
There
are
you go.
speaking truth. We went on a road trip with my daughter last weekend to AAU. And Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we loaded up on the sweet potatoes, the orange sweet potato, the Hannah yam, the JSP. I mean, I probably cooked about, I don't know, 6-7 pounds, and we were just gone like 2 days. But
Yes.
I'm like, you know, when I'm traveling like that, I got to have my start. So
That's
yes, ma'am. Yeah, sweet potatoes saved the day in our household. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So now, can you see? Let me see. It's
Yeah, they
here.
can see it.
So it's like a flour-like consistency.
Mommy makes
Okay.
flour out of oats.
Yes.
only.
Yep. And next we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and that's gonna help bond all the flour together. Now I have experimented with this with the vanilla bean powder, Chef AJ, and when I used it, I actually added some applesauce to help it bond together. Because these are wafers, you don't want to add a lot of liquid because you want it to be, you know, you want the cookies to be crunchy. So so yeah, I have done it with the vanilla bean. The kids prefer it with the vanilla extract because they like that intense flavor of the vanilla.
Yes.
So I said, okay, we'll go with the vanilla extract. It's gonna blend. Go ahead.
Faith, Diane wants to know, do the cookies taste like coconut at all?
Not to me, they don't. They taste. You taste more vanilla than anything. Yeah, you might taste a little bit of coconut, but not even to. It tastes like coconut. No, yeah, no, y'all don't taste the coconut.
Just like the store-bought ones.
Okay, tastes like vanilla. Okay.
You want to make it like Nilla wafers in a way.
Yeah,
Yes.
like vanilla
Yes.
wafers. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we're just blending in the vanilla extract so to help the dough to stick together.
Now it's really like.
Put in this thing, baby girl. Okay, can you hand me the parchment paper and rolling pin? Thank you. All right, so now we're gonna roll out our dough. Do we have the cookie cutter?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so I got 2 pieces of parchment paper, and we're going to transfer.
The cookie dough onto the parchment paper.
That's right. We're going to transfer the cookie dough onto the parchment paper. Can you see that? Let me see.
Can I cut out some cookies?
Yes.
Yeah, I never tried it before.
Everybody cuts out some cookies. I have cut it
Okay.
and I have rolled it out too.
All right, so you can see it sort of falls apart, but it's going to come together shortly. We're going to press it into a ball, and we're going to roll it out, and we're going to cut out some cookies.
Mommy's gonna press it into a ball.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yes, that aroma is amazing. Go ahead, put in the sink. All right, so here's our cookie dough, and you see I'm just sort of mashing it into a ball. See how it's sticking together? Stick together just like that. Just like cookie dough. And again, this is a dry, crispy cookie, so we don't want to add a lot of wetness to it. Just enough to get it to come together. All right. So we have our cookie dough down, and we're going to put parchment paper on it. And I'm just going to press it to flatten it out just a little bit. And then we're going to roll the dough out to about 1/8 of an inch thickness. I do, baby girl. Takes technique. Like that.
Okay.
All right. So Sort of roll it out like this.
I haven't been in the kitchen.
It's not good, baby.
I have tried this, but it's very hard.
Yep. Oh, technique, working in the kitchen all the time. There's a will, there's a way, Chef AJ, ain't that right?
Wait,
Yep, all right, so we're just gonna roll this out.
all the way to the end. Make it nice and thick.
Yeah, about 1/8 of an inch thick. Sort of thin cookies, real thin.
Really,
All right.
really
Can
thin?
you hand me the cookie tray over there? No. The cookie tray. Ooh.
So what are all the kids, Faith, what are all the kids' favorite foods?
I'll let them tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so he said his favorite food is pizza, plant-based pizza, right? Okay, what's your favorite food, Destiny?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, because everything you eat is good, right?
Well, definitely the ribs. That's my favorite one.
Okay, what about some veggies you like?
Mostly I like broccoli
Mhm.
and Japanese sweet potato yam and ham yam
Mhm.
and Hawaiian yam.
Okay. What about some hot cereals you guys like?
Oatmeal,
Oatmeal.
amaranth.
You like teff and amaranth?
I like
Wait,
oatmeal
I
and
actually
amaranth.
try my favorite. Broccoli, soy sauce, carrot.
Okay. You tell the audience, Maya, what your favorite plant-based foods are.
Broccoli, cauliflower, carrot.
Maya. You're knocking the camera out, babes. All right, so you can see I'm cutting these cookies out and I'm using I think this is like 1 3/4 inch cookie cutter. And I'm basically just cutting them out, laying them on the sheet.
Can I cut cookies?
And now let me show them how thick the cookie is. As you can see, the cookie is really thin. You see that? Not that
Does it?
big, okay? Everybody get a cut out cookie, hurry up. Press down and lift. There you go.
Awesome.
See that? It's
There
not
you go,
hard,
Jess.
is it? Mommy make it look
There you
easy.
go, Jess.
Okay, come on, Maya.
Mine does look maybe look.
All right.
Are you gonna cook those in your Breville in your oven, or could you dehydrate them?
Actually, this makes
Okay.
about 40 cookies, 40 small cookies. So the Breville, the width of it is not deep enough to cook all the cookies. So I will be baking these in the oven on a very low heat. I think it's like 275 for 12 minutes, and I flip them and let them cook an additional 10 minutes. Okay. So this will make about 40 cookies, like I said. And let's say you get to this point where you can't cut out any more cookies.
You just put it all together and roll it up into
Yep.
another ball and then you cut it down.
You got it. You just roll it all up.
That's
Just
because
like
I've
this.
been here and I did the cookies before.
I bet that'd be a good pie crust.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. I
Yes.
think my sweet potato pie, I use this crust, and yeah, definitely makes an awesome pie crust. And then you just press it with paper. You roll it back out again. All right, you roll it back out again till it's flat. And you cut out some more cookies, and you keep repeating that process until you, thank you, baby, until you've used up all of the dough, and it'll definitely make like 40 cookies, okay? So because of time, we're not gonna press out all of the cookies, but I will show you the end product, all right? So that,
All right.
okay?
Shall we have some?
Sure. Okay. All right, so here's the end product of the cookies. And the kids want one. There you go. Put the cookie cutter
This
up.
is what it
Here you
actually
go.
looks like up close.
Yep. So those are going to be our wafers for the banana pudding, or the sweet potato banana pudding.
It's
Okay.
very thin.
All right.
Here you go.
So now we're going to wash my food processor. Well, you don't have to wash it because it's the same ingredients. Here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to wash it. All right. Yeah, it's all good.
That's inside.
So now we're gonna make the pudding. And the pudding is simply gonna be bananas, sweet potatoes, a little bit of milk, and some vanilla extract. That's it. All right. Oh, and some rum extract. All right, and again, if you're avoiding, alcohols and a little bit of added sugar that's in there that you find a lot of times, leave cookies be. We won't have it for our dish.
That's one problem we have. The cookies tend to leave before we get the dish made because of these three.
It's all good, but yeah, you can, leave it out, but it just really brings in a wonderful flavor when you do add the extract. But you can leave it out. I have tried it with the vanilla bean, Chef AJ, and again, just for aesthetics, it gives it a not too appetizing look when you're trying to, mimic banana pudding, right? So we just chose to leave that out. All right, so we're gonna go with 3 large bananas, pretty large ripe bananas.
Can I put some banana in?
And when we say ripe, let me see. This is about the ripeness that I like to use.
Can I put the bananas in?
Just minimize it.
I'm like a monkey. I love them.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna throw them in here like so, like that. As Tabitha Brown would say. And we're going to, the bananas smell good. Amazing.
They are.
I try not to do any brown spots or anything like that. Try to just go and I pull off all those little strings. I try to pull them out. Give me a napkin.
Okay.
All right. All right. And 3. So we're gonna go with 3 bananas. All right. This smells so good already.
Yes.
You can take that brownness off.
Yes.
So you see that? And I'm just going to put your hands down, please. Thank you. Place that down. All right. Okay. Next, we're going to add some Hana yams and Japanese sweet potatoes. Okay. I like adding the 2 together because when I used, I think it was the JSP, just all JSP, it was extremely sweet to me. When I used the Hana yam, it wasn't sweet enough. So I went with a little of both, right? And it gave the perfect balance, texture, and everything. So that's why I went with half Hana, half JSP, just to make it perfect for my taste buds. All right. So we're gonna go and dump them in to the
Sweetness.
Can I have the bowl?
All right. What else do we need to add in here? Some vanilla extract. All right. So we're gonna go with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're also gonna go with some milk.
Yes.
Give me the milk there. Okay. Maya, you want to pour something? Here you go. This is unsweetened soy milk. You can use, whatever milk you choose, but we like the soy and it's unsweetened. All right, good job. Put the cup in this sink, please, man. We're gonna go with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we're gonna go with 1/4 teaspoon of the rum extract. And I know you saying rum, but baby, let me tell you, honey child. Ooh, it just gives it a great flavor, the 2 together. I don't know, it brings in that extra flavor of pudding when I think about banana pudding. Right. All right, so let's make sure we have sweet
It
potatoes.
smells so good.
It does, yeah. We got the sweet potatoes in here, the bananas, the vanilla extract, and the rum extract. All right. We're just gonna blend it until it's smooth.
Just like the cream.
All right.
Smells like eggnog.
Smells like eggnog, that's what he says.
Eggnog delicious. My mommy makes it.
Okay, I think it's smooth enough. I'm just making sure I don't have, watch out, baby girl. I'm making sure I don't have any chunks of bananas in here. Okay, see that?
Oh my God, that looks so real.
It smells good too.
Yes.
All right. So now the only drawback I will say to using to using, I think we're done with the food processing.
Okay. I get it.
All right, thank you. The only drawback to using just fresh bananas and not the highly processed stuff is that it does oxidize over time. So it turns to, like right now it's a bright yellow, you see that? And it does turn into like a more of a tannish color, but it's good. All right, so it doesn't stay yellow, but it's still all good.
Do you think like a little like lemon or something would make it not turn?
You know what? Jay, I'll tell you, girl, I hadn't even thought about that. I have to try that,
I told Mommy that if you put lemon juice on an apple, it won't turn
That's
like a brown.
exactly right. So yeah, I hadn't even thought about adding lemon, Chef AJ. That, you know what?
And that's what I'm here for.
Exactly. That's why you're the chef and I'm just the cook, right? So it's all good. All right. So anyway, it's still good though. It's still good.
Johanna says her food processor recently broke, has to get a new one. What brand and model is yours?
Well, I got this from Walmart. It's an oyster, right? And I love it because it has a mini cup. Get the mini cup over there. So this is like for big batches, the little small bowl, right? And then it also has this. Let me go over here so you can see. See, it has this little cup with an S blade that you can fit in to do smaller batches, right? And it just fits right on top. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, it's an oyster, and I got it from Walmart. And it's online. It's not in the store. I actually got it from Walmart. So now we're gonna start putting our sweet potato banana pudding together, and I'm gonna start with putting just a little bit of the banana pudding on the bottom. Can you switch it over here, please?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you
Do the
have to
multi-canvas.
layer
Do it.
it? You have to layer the napkin on top of the cookies and leave it on the
You could do it however you want. I mean, it's your pudding, so you make it do what it do. So I'm just sort of putting some pudding down in the bottom of the bowl. And this is a trifle bowl that I'm using. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see that. But watch out, this is putting your arms in the way, babe. So this is a trifle bowl, and you can use a square pan if you want, but this trifle bowl just makes the end product look so beautiful, and you just want to eat it. So you can see all the layers, right? So yeah, so this is a trifle bowl, and you can get them from Amazon. I think I got this one from Roses, believe it or not, during the holidays. So I'm gonna just place some cookies here in the bottom. Can you see that, Chef AJ?
Wow, layering it.
Yes.
Yep. That won't fit, so I'm just going like this.
break it.
No, I'm not gonna break it. It's okay. And then hand me the little knife that I like to use with the wooden handle. And then we're gonna use some ripe bananas. I don't like for the bananas that's gonna fill the pudding to be too ripe. But just a little few specks. That's what I like to use for the filling. Okay. Don't worry about it getting in knife. I don't care what it is. This fine. All right. Can you see this? Okay. So I'm basically just gonna cut some banana slices.
You guys are gonna have an amazing dinner tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
honey. Wish you was here, Chef AJ.
So why do you have to live in Kentucky? What's in
Yes.
Kentucky? You could be an accountant anywhere.
Yeah, I'm actually a remote accountant, so all of my clients are actually in Virginia, and I work from home, and so that's the beauty of it. As long as you got internet, I can go to work, so it's all good. It makes it's wonderful. I mean, I enjoy it, but yeah, I'm getting a little tired of it because I'm becoming more passionate about blogging, about just recipes that me and my family enjoy on a daily basis. And during the tax season, it gets really rough where I literally have to walk away, from social media because it consumes all my time. So, but it's all good. That day will come where I can do this full time. Yep. So again, I'm just chopping the bananas. All right. So now I'm gonna put just a little bit of pudding on top.
Can I have
Hand me a spoon, Dad.
Okay. That's all right.
I'm gonna have to try that, Chef AJ. You see that?
You want a big one?
No, a
Small.
little small. With a little bit of lemon. Because it does, like I said, it'll turn like a tannish brown, but it's still, the flavor is just amazing. And that's why I wanted to call it sweet potato banana pudding. You know, because a lot of times you say banana pudding and people are so used to the processed banana pudding where they have all the dyes in it.
Yeah, like the snack pack, the little snack pack, Hunt's snack pack cups. I used to get those when I was little.
Yeah.
Tiffany is saying, fingers crossed that they create a cookbook one day.
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of requests for that, and now, but yeah, we will one day. So now I'm taking the cookies and I'm just layering them in the pan, right? I mean, in the bowl on the side, and you can do this however you want. You can, just put bananas down and layer it on the side, but I like to let the base be cookies, and then I'll go with another layer of, can you see that? I'll go with another layer of,
Faith, is that cookie more on the soft side or more on the crunchy side?
it's crunchy, but yet a little flexible. You know what I'm saying? So it does have a little crunch to it. Of course, when they get into the pudding, it'll soften up and everything. And, but yeah, it is, when you just eat it, it's a little bit on the crunchy side. Did I get it? Okay. So can you see that? I got all of the cookies going around the base.
Like a crown.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna add a little bit more banana pudding, just a little bit. And I personally, Chef AJ, just like all bananas and sweet potato in the middle, right? And I let the cookies be more of a garnish. Now you can do it however you want, right? This is really up to you. There's no right or wrong. But I love filling the middle up with just bananas and sweet potatoes. So here we go. We're gonna just throw some bananas in there. And you lay them down. That's why it is sweet potato banana pudding.
Yes.
So it's all sweet potatoes and bananas in the middle. You got me thinking about that lemon though. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
try
not too much, but maybe just a little bit.
just a little bit. Yeah, just enough to help with the oxidation. That's true. Man, it does. Okay. Yes, darling. Yes, after the show. Yeah, you be all right. All right. We're going to the cut. Can you see this here? Just layering our pudding here. One whole layer of bananas right here in the middle.
That's a lot of banana.
Yep. And then we're going to come with some more pudding, maybe about half of what's left. See that?
I'm hungry. I'm not
I know, we're all ready to eat.
I'm putting
Okay. Almost.
We're still going?
Yeah. It takes time to make pretty food. Well, not really, but
Yeah, I'm putting it.
this particular banana pudding, yeah, it is a process to it.
Remember, this is Father's Day, so the pudding has to look pretty.
That's right.
It is beyond patience says speed it up.
I know.
All right, Chef AJ. So again, we're just layering the middle with bananas and pudding. Again, if you want to put cookies in there, you can, but I like to say the cookies to garnish the bowl. And then when we dip it out, I like to, garnish the top with cookies and more bananas.
Yes.
So that's totally optional. If you really want to do it, it's fine. Okay. Any other questions out there, Chef AJ?
Yeah.
Let me see.
No questions?
Well, Queen of Aries, it's not a question, says because of caloric density, you could literally eat the dessert for dinner.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, if that floats your boat, honey, you go ahead on and do it. That's what I say. It's definitely all plant-based and just all good food.
Yes.
And it nourishes our bodies. And I say, have it your way.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Are there any recipes in the works that you're trying to create?
If you could see my breakfast bowl over here, I have about, I know one spiral binder that's about, I don't know, 6 inches thick, about like that. And then I have some on the side that I haven't put in that I need to blog on. So it's amazing. Just the other day, I made some watermelon popsicles for the kids. And I'm like, oh my God, go to the front view. I said, oh my goodness, we need to blog on this, right?
Can you show
And so,
Chef AJ the plastic?
Yeah, I have so many recipes that I'm just dying to share with everyone, but it's just that the time for me is critical. And especially during the tax season. So yeah, we have a lot of recipes over there that we just want to share with everyone.
This is the
So
last layer.
this is the last layer.
Mommy, I
Hang in
have
there,
a
baby.
question.
Yes. what's
Yeah,
your
How
that
do you
was
get
that right now. Yes, here we go.
question?
How do you get the bananas to turn brown so fast?
That's the air, baby. The air just causes oxidation, but it's all good. It's nothing bad. It's just that it
I
interacts
know.
with the air like that. Okay.
Can you decide to make the bananas turn brown faster?
Oh, I don't know, Maya. You guys, the gurus in school, you tell me.
That's right. You are the scientist.
I have no idea.
That's right.
Maybe Chef AJ know a little trick. I don't know. So we're gonna go with some more banana puddings on top. Go to the top, baby.
Yes.
Last layer.
Last layer. I like to end with the bananas on top. Yeah. I like to end with the bananas on top because our very last layer is gonna be the pear whipped cream.
Yes.
And in traditional banana puddings, you have a meringue on top, but we're gonna go with the pear whipped cream on top. Okay.
Yes. Wow, this looks awesome.
It's a whole bunch of bananas and sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
Bailey wants to know when you're getting a dog.
Ah!
What a dog.
Ooh, child, honey. I don't know about that, Bailey. It'd be your cousin though, wouldn't it, Bailey? Yeah, honey, y'all better hang out.
Hey, what if Bailey comes over and visit? We can switch.
Hey, can you guys come visit me?
Definitely. We're gonna have to do that. What part of California is that again, Chef AJ?
It's near Palm Springs. You can take the kids to Disneyland, then drive down a couple more hours. And, there's things for them to do in Palm Springs. There's a water slide. I forget that thing. There's this thing where you go up in the air. It's really scary. I don't do it. There's some.
Right. Wow, that sounds amazing. We're gonna have to take you up on that offer, Chef AJ.
Yeah, just don't come this week. It's been 118 all week.
Oh, is it hot like that all the time in the desert?
No. If it was, we couldn't live here. It's really usually only August is bad, but the heat came early this year.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's
We
amazing.
are planning on going to Disney World at Disney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gina was saying you need my banana scissors. It's not a scissors, but it's a tool from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it just cuts, perfect slices, boom, 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 like that.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Really cool.
Check that out.
I have
It's
to
in
check
my banana store, my Amazon store.
Open that up for me, babes. Open it up. Okay. So our pear whipped cream's been chilling in the I'm gonna go ahead and dump these extra bananas in here. No ma'am, no ma'am.
When we go to the.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, can y'all see that coming together?
Come
Come on, babes. Open the jar, please.
Wow, this is like the best trifle.
Yes.
Yay, Superman.
Yes, guilt-free indulgence. All right, so now we're gonna add our pear whipped cream.
You give it.
Okay, can y'all see that? That's the pear whipped cream. We're gonna dump all that on top. Just dump it on in there.
Wow.
Dump it.
Can I look at the
Don't
spoon?
be shy. Just dump
Don't
it
be
all in
shy.
there.
Can I lick the spoon?
Where'd you get your trifle bowl, Faye?
Oh
You said that?
gosh.
Hush,
I'm not
hush.
thinking.
What'd you say?
Where'd you get the trifle bowl?
This one I got from Roger. Y'all heard of Roger before? Put it on the front view.
Roger,
None of the
don't they?
Ro-
I always think of Roger as the people that make the thesaurus. Roger's the thesaurus.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm talking about Rose's, Chef AJ. Y'all heard of Rose's discount store?
Oh,
Yeah, I just call it Roger, like Target is Target.
oh, I get it. Oh, cute.
When you want to be bougie, right? Or you say Walmart is Walmart, you know?
We got a store here. Oh my God, it's called Five Below, and it's like the like a high-end 99-cent store. Everything is $5, but it's great.
What? Oh, yeah, honey. Okay, so our banana pudding is done. Can y'all see that? Look, on the side, isn't that pretty? That is just beautiful. Look at that. So now I'm going to, you can top it with more bananas. I got some more cookies here.
Mhm.
All right, so I like to sort of do like a little design up top. See this here, see that? Just like that.
We're seriously
then-
devouring this whipped cream of it.
Then you can, if you want, you can put some more bananas in the middle, you know, whatever you want to do. Just to dress it up. Excuse me, that's enough for the jar. Put it up. Thank you. All right. Okay, so look at the paper towels and dry my hands real quickly.
You know, I
Okay.
think you're the first one that figured out the camera within the camera for us.
Well, you know, honey, I had to tell you the secret. No, actually, YouTube. I figured it out yesterday. I'm not a techie person at all. But can you see this, Chef AJ? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then the top go overhead, just straight overhead. All right, and then the top I just put overhead shot. Overhead. Overhead. Yes, yes. So you see that? I just put some cookies on top to garnish it. But you can come to the front view.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it. That's the sweet potato banana pudding. And we like to put this in the refrigerator and let it chill for a couple of hours. That's when
Yes.
all the flavors really just
Oh, wow.
come together.
Yeah.
And then you just dip in and serve it and put it in little cute dessert cups and you got dessert. Bananas,
Indulge.
sweet potatoes, you know, a little bit of walnuts and yeah, and some pears. That's basically it. And Japanese sweet potatoes and hannah yam.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it, Chef AJ. So
Oh
we
my
have
God, you guys, this was like so amazing. I mean, what a treat, you know?
thank you. We got the ribs. Let me show you the ribs again. Hold on 1 second.
You need to write a book, something like, you know, Southern Traditions by the Queen of the South.
Hey,
go
I like
ahead.
that.
Well, you know what? So yep, they're gonna ribs and
Yep.
yep,
Okay.
got the ribs. And that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you having this on this special Father's Day, Chef AJ.
Yeah.
And you know, this is what we plan on eating for dinner tonight.
Yes.
Is the
Well,
jacked
I
up
won't
veggie-
keep you from your dinner. It looks absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for these amazing, incredible recipes.
Thank you for having the Chef
Thank you,
AJ.
Chef
Happy
AJ.
Father's Day, everyone.
Happy
They're our
Father's Day.
favorites. Come back for Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Hey, and always remember, our health is our wealth.
Mhm.
So let's get to the root of obtaining and sustaining it.
That's
Keyword, sustain.
Yeah.
It, your health, by eating more plants.
Eat more
Okay,
plants,
y'all
man.
take care.
That's it.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much. And thanks all of you for watching another episode of Chef AJ Live. Please come back for a bonus show at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Speaking of kids, Dr. John and Mary McDougall are going to be talking about why it's healthy to raise vegan kids like the Scott family did. Happy Father's Day, Will. Take care, Scott.
Oh,
Happy Father's Day.
thank
Take
you,
care.
Chef